I'm sorry. Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Ray, and this is the Everyday City Carry. Tonight, I have special guests on here. I've got the Knifemodders, Lindy and Richie. How's it going?
What's up?
What's
Hello.
up? Cheers to you, my friends.
Cheers.
Did you put up the
I have my waters over there.
Amazing. Man, every time I talk about you guys, I am always super proud every time.
Aww.
Believe it or not, like I see your names pop up in the Knife YouTube Elites chat because it's like we talk about MBK and it's kind of like halved right now, like camps in the Elites chat, where it's like half is like MBK is cool and the other half had bad like QC problems, right?
Yeah, I know.
So, and I was like, I said, you know what? I really like MBK, but I'm wondering if it's because Lindy and Richie work with them. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then MC and some other guys were like, yeah, I think that could definitely be part of it because I just like seeing. I do like their knives though, and we are gonna play verses and sharp or dull and stuff like that on this pod. But I'm super proud of you guys for the work you've done with them. It seems like you are improving so much in such a fast amount of time. And how are you guys feeling about this new wave of success, I guess?
It's awesome, dude. I mean, this is what I want to do. I mean, this is pretty much what I'm doing full time now. So it's been awesome, nonstop work. Yeah, I mean, past maybe like 6 to 8 months, there hasn't been a single day where we don't have somebody's knife in. And right now we're crazy busy. But
storage space is low.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
We're still figuring out the groove of that, just where to storage. I mean, everything's fine. You usually keep it in its original case and everything, but we're starting to realize now, we're gonna have to figure something else out and upgrade a little. Because most of the money that comes in, a good chunk of it just goes right back into the business, investing in tools, on getting that 2x72, new media, new, just whatever, different tools and stuff.
That's smart because that's what's going to pay off in the end. I mean, that's literally the business model of this.
Right.
All the money that I make from my regular job and all the side money I make goes to just audio, camera, fucking making stickers, just all channel stuff. Like Kelly knows I will not buy anything for myself. I'm just all about efficiency. I think the last big purchase I made, I don't know if you were on the live last night, and it's so funny. I was like, yeah, I'm Asian efficient, only buy efficient stuff. I bought a dishwasher just to cut off time because I'm doing dishes in the morning for 45 minutes every morning, right? But in the morning, I have to cram in cooking my food for the day. I don't buy food. I try to eat healthy, right? And then I got to work out too. I work out every day. So I got to cram all that. And then I'm like, oh, do I have time for a knife video? Do I have time to do this and set things up, set this up, before I get home in the morning. That way, I can get on easier. So yeah, it's just, I'm all about just speed and going faster.
Yeah.
So,
same. That's how Richie is too. Richie's super efficient oriented, with everything.
I mean, I pretty much don't spend money on anything that is not gonna make me money at this point.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's this is my biggest hobby and it's also my source of income. So it's awesome, when I spend money on a new tool, it's well, it feels like I'm getting a toy.
Yeah.
And it also makes me money.
It's he's not even really into knives anymore. It's just the tools. The knives are fun, but it's he's spending money on tools and stuff. It's so funny.
It's it's almost as if knives are the medium where you can make money and make content on it, but it's not, for sure, it's not my main thing anymore. This is my main thing now.
Right.
Talking to knife people, talking to other people that I'm interested in talking to, and I still I carried this today. This is the Tuya Knives NV3. I mean, and
how is that?
I don't like this fucking lanyard hole.
Yeah.
And I really think this is ugly, when you look at it.
Yep.
But I like it.
The way it feels, the fit and finish and the construction. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah,
It's really nice too.
The only Tuya I've ever had was one of their Tuya microfiber cloths that I got from LTK, and
hey man, they make the best microfiber. They really do.
It was the
oh
most
shit! I think I didn't use it. Someone donated a Tuya Knives Cebu to the channel before. This is like one of the first knives I got for free from someone.
Yeah.
And I just kept it, you know, in the box. I didn't want to use it. And
yeah,
Cebu is a place in the Philippines.
Oh.
And the person who sent it to me was a Filipino, and he's like, "Bro, you gotta review the Cebu."
Yeah.
Oh,
right, yeah.
So cool.
It's pretty cool though. But you know, I was watching your videos. You know, sometimes my friends don't pop up on my feed.
Yeah.
But you guys showed up. You know, the 5 knives that make me happy.
Oh yeah.
And then
yeah,
like I skimmed through some of the follow-ups, but like that one blew up a little bit for you.
Yeah, for me, that was the most views on a video I've ever gotten.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. It's an awesome feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's addicting. I'm like looking at all the like things on there, and I'm like hoping my next video does as good, and then it doesn't, and I'm like, what a failure! My life is over. I suck.
Yeah,
I'm never making another YouTube video ever again. I mean, except not at all. I mean, I don't even understand the analytics, but the views, I'm like, yeah.
I don't understand it either. Honestly,
yeah,
Jared tries to explain it to me every time I have Jared from Neve's Knives on. He tries to tell me like, "This is what you gotta do, bro," and then title it like this and do this, and I never do it.
I know, dude. When it comes down to like setting the title, I don't know. I'm just like regrind. I don't know anything clever. Like, but I also don't want to put clickbait to the point where like it's misleading, and then people like hate me for like lying to them.
They won't be. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I literally put the title of "We Almost Broke Up."
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
And people were like, "You gave me a heart attack." And it was a joke, and it was funny. Right. I made it funny, and it was fine. And I think people enjoy that though, and definitely I think people will like seeing that from you guys. I know in one of the videos, I forgot which one it was, you were saying how you don't really know what to say on camera.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah, I don't.
But it was good though. It was fine. You know, just be yourself. That's the number one thing. Just be yourself. You guys are talented. So you actually already have content if you wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I am like gung-ho again about creating videos. I forgot how much fun, like I enjoy editing. Like the editing part of it all is actually my most favorite part out of all of it. Like just, and then seeing the finished product and everything and just getting better at video editing. But like now I don't know what to make. I want to make videos like every day, but I don't know what to make videos about.
It was kind of, dude. Hey, go ahead, Richie.
It was kind of crazy too, because like, she hadn't released a video. I think it was like 6 months or something. 6 months, and dude, her followers still went up like a lot. They like doubled, right?
Yeah.
It's like
over 6 months of not posting. I went back on after like 6 months, and I saw that I had 600 or 800 subs, and my mind was blown. That like
what?
Yeah, I was like already at 800 subs, and then that 5 knives video just like pushed me over 1K.
It's just and you know what, everybody. Please subscribe to the Knifemodders on Instagram and on YouTube. And I'll put all your links in the description. And of course, people really like you too. I mean, that's the thing. Anytime I mention you guys, like, oh man, they did these sick finishes, and they're like, they're excited to see you guys on camera. There's one thing I'm looking for right now on TikTok. Fuck, I don't know what my login is.
Dude, I fucking hate that.
I'm trying to log in right now.
It's like we just got new phones, and I'm just like, what are my? I haven't had to log into anything in like 4 years. I don't even know anymore.
Oh, I think I found it. Hold on, let me see. Dude, yo, you know what sucks is I did like one of those unboxing ASMR things that I normally do on Instagram. I put it on TikTok, went viral, got like 20K views, and then they banned me for a couple of days because it was like.
Did you open the knife and stuff today?
Yeah, because I was like cutting stuff. So I think the thing to do is to not flip it. And Big Red has been putting out a lot of videos, and what he does is a lot, like, every day, like multiple. So what he does is he will just put the knife like on a platform, whether it's like cool looking wood or cement or something. He will just show like different parts of it and just slide on it. and that seems to be fine. Like TikTok seems to be okay with that. I'm gonna try to find this dude.
So just like
I
using
found
it
him.
or having the blade open.
So I remember you saying, I think it was you that said it. Everyday Minimalist got like taken down.
Got banned permanently.
Like, did they give like a specific reason or
dangerous acts? All knife people get dangerous acts, but the thing is, you know, he was you know, opening OTFs and fucking, you know, he was opening OTFs on hot dogs and stuff.
Oh.
Yo, he was almost at 600K, man. That's crazy.
I know.
I would be heartbroken.
I know.
Oh man, it's tough because, you know, when you get to a certain amount, there is this thing called the TikTok Creator Fund, right? Where you can request money from TikTok. Let's say, you know, you two are making, I don't know, a tutorial on different types of media for like washes and things like that. Yeah. And, you know, you'll say, oh, we need $500 to do this project, and they will give you the money.
Really?
Yeah, that's how TikTok works. It's actually pretty lit in comparison to YouTube, because even though they're massive, if you cultivated, like getting 500 million, not 500,000 on TikTok isn't unfathomable as compared to YouTube. Like I have almost 7,300 right now, and I don't even post that much. Right. If I posted 3 times a day, I would probably get there. You know what I mean?
The algorithm's completely different.
Yeah, it's crazy. I want to show you this one guy who is a forger, and you know, just like what he does on TikTok. So this is the dude right here. He's pretty big. He's got 632,000, you know, followers. Man. And all he does is this. That's it. I'm gonna mute it. And he just like shows his shop, and then
that's cool.
I mean, you guys could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he'll sometimes show like you know, him actually working on stuff. And that's it. Like,
your custom knife addiction? Oh, he makes knives?
Yeah, he makes knives. Yeah, he was on Forging Fire and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When you said forger, I don't know. I don't know.
But you know, you guys do a technical kind of work. He just what did he just like hit like a whippet or something? Water. I'm like, but he's a fireman too, so he shows that stuff. And yeah, it's just interesting, and people really watch this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like creative aspects, like when you do something creative, like artsy or stuff like this, like you create. Yeah, I've noticed that.
I mean, look, that video did okay, but this one did 13,000 views.
Wow.
You know, sometimes he has ones that go really viral, like 150K views. But I'm saying, you know, it's just a cool thing to show what you guys do. And even though you have a lot of work already, it's interesting that people can go and see what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
you could
showing the creative
questions.
Yeah.
You know, if people want to ask you guys questions, you can answer something. It's just a cool way. And I think you guys would really succeed in that. Just like short form videos of you working in the shop, you know, like, hey, I'm going to do this regrind right now. And then like the end of it, you say, fuck, I fucked it up. I got to do it again. You know,
Can you post from your computer onto TikTok? So like if I were to edit a video for TikTok, you can?
Yes. I believe you can. I believe you can.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I mean, all other social media you can.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's so much high quality videos on TikTok now where you can tell these motherfuckers used Adobe.
And like a nice ass fucking camera.
Yeah. So what phones did you get?
A Samsung S10.
Yeah, so I mean, it's still like a couple-year-old phone, but yeah, we got the S10 Plus, but it was like only like $300, and the Samsung models, the higher end Samsung models, they have like nice cameras, and
no, the S10's good. I got the big dog, yo.
What'd you get?
You got the big dog. Look at it.
Oh, the Z3 or the Z Flip or whatever. That's so dope. That's
cool.
How crazy it is.
I know, dude. It's like a tablet and a phone.
Dude, and Kelly bought the Z Flip 3. So we were
that's the one I was thinking of. Okay, is that the little one that folds from the top down? I just watched that review from Marquez Brownlee, and I
watched him too. I
love him. He's awesome. His video content is stupid good.
Like, he uses like a red camera, which is a really high-end one. See, it's crazy because you guys consume a lot of content on YouTube then. What do you watch aside from, you know, like knife? I know you guys watch mostly long-form knife content, right? But then what other types of stuff do you watch aside from knife stuff?
Joe Rogan podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spotify now though.
Yeah, I know. That should make. I went to go look for the podcast between Marquez Brownlee and Joe Rogan because I never like I'd never
I didn't
seen
even
that.
know they did that.
Yeah, and I went to go watch it, and they didn't like they took the full one off of
did?
YouTube.
And dude, if you don't pay for Spotify, dude, I swear to God, every video you watch, you have to listen to like 2 5-minute ads. Ridiculous.
You could fast forward through it.
You can?
Yes, I've done it.
What?
Oh
Yeah, I do the same.
Oh my God.
I'll be watching it, and then he's about to make a point. All of a sudden, it's like, join DraftKings. I just fast forward that shit. I get so pissed because usually I'm doing like a set, and I'm like, fuck, I have to like stop and like fast forward it.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Oh well, that's good to know.
Yeah, fast forward it. But the one with Marquez was really dope. But he did, I think, 4 shows with Lou from Unbox Therapy too. Like they're boys. Yeah, they're friends.
I didn't know that.
What I did when it was crazy when I discovered podcasting, I watched one episode with Joe Rogan and Gary Vee because I got into YouTube because of Gary Vee. He was like, get off your ass, fucking do some shit. And that's how I started EDCC, right?
Right.
I watched them too. I knew Joe Rogan was from Fear Factor,
right.
and I watched maybe one of his specials before. And then I was thinking, man, you could just do this. Like people just talk to each other. This is kind of lit, I just do whatever I want, and then I can just listen to them. So I went back and watched it from the very beginning. All the podcast, the Joe Rogan podcast. That's how I discovered that he did stuff with Unbox Therapy.
You watched all of them?
So when I was working in the diamond industry, this is before I worked at the CBD shop. I was sitting down in front of a computer a lot. So what I did was on an 8-hour shift, I would just listen to maybe 4 or 5 podcasts, what I mean? While I'm working, because it's very repetitive work. I'm not doing anything creative. It's like Excel spreadsheets and fucking make sure this shipment gets to Sam's Club or we lose $2 million. It's stupid. You know what I mean? Even though I was making way more money than I'm making now, but that's what I was doing. So I would just listen to podcasts, and eventually I caught up. And then I was like, whoa, this is so crazy. I watched all of it, and I started looking into other podcasts. Then when I moved to the CBD shop and I started working for my family, I said, why don't I just start a podcast? There's no podcast really on YouTube. There's some audio format. And then now, I'm happy to see there's so many different ones now. So I have to think like maybe I should collab with this person and have them on mine, and I'll be on theirs. And things like that. And it allows for, for me to promote you guys and people that I really like. You know what I'm saying?
And it humanizes people, because a lot of, not everyone has a YouTube channel, and it just like brings the like face to the name,
I mean, without a doubt, like the best knife content is like, podcasts with guests or live streams.
That's like that's our favorite. That's like what we watch, like long-term content like that with, podcasts all day long. Like we love
you're working all the time, right? And you need something, something that you don't necessarily have to give your full attention.
Exactly.
But it keeps you moving.
Exactly. And having that playing is nice for sure. I know we need a new TV for the shop. Our TV broke, our cat broke in.
Shit. Dude, what's the cat life like right now? You guys, how many do you have right now?
We have 3 kitties.
Nice. Are they forever, or just you're fostering some, or what's going on?
No, forever kitties. Yeah, forever kitties.
They were all like kitties that lived on the street. We got them when they were young.
Yeah, we like taking in strays. I mean, they were stray little baby kittens, but yeah.
Wow, and you just found them?
Yeah, it was one Loki. I found up my great grandma had some property up in the woods, in Northern California. And I went to go visit her one time, and there was a litter of kittens, and like one of the kittens is the one that I have now, Loki. I found him, and he had like a cut going across his throat, and his throat was torn open, and he'd been attacked by something. And so I was like, well, I have to take you home, And so I took him home, and then that started the beginning of our finding stray cat escapade.
Cat mania.
I talked about this with you guys before the first time you were on, but I was never really a cat person. And then I, met Kelly's cats, and I'm so attached to one of them.
Yeah, that's how you were.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I was not a cat person. I was a dog person, but I was like sickly, like deathly allergic to cats when I was younger. So it was like I couldn't even really like
get to
them
know
if I
one.
wanted
Yeah.
to.
And then I like brought over my cat, and then it was like slowly I watched as his Instagram feed turned from like jujitsu slowly into just cat videos, and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm so into these fucking cats that I do make a lot of content. I mean, I posted a video today on my stories where I was taking a shit in the bathroom when my cat was taking a shit too.
yes, I've had that happen. They walk in and they just take a shit with you, and they're like,
I filmed it. I posted that shit, and you know, I was singing that song. I changed that song. It's like, can I shit by myself? Can I take a poo?
That's so funny. Oh
and
my
people
God.
are like DMing me, like, bro, what the fuck?
It's good shit, though,
Funny,
dude.
you know.
The internet loves cats. Like that's the best. I don't know. It's funny as fuck. Like,
yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I don't.
Dude, I think Pete's Cedric Grenada. I think it's like his most viewed video is his review on Basil.
On Basil, I love that video.
That cat is so cute, dude.
Yeah, he's a Russian blue hair, short hair, or something like
British
that.
short hair.
Yeah, British short hair
or something. His flat ass face, like so cute.
Yeah, I want those, dude.
I want to film my cats more, but they're not very good on camera. They are, but then they don't know what it is. Sometimes they'll play along, but then sometimes they just want to go.
As soon as you bust out the camera, they stop doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the lights are too bright too. When I bring my favorite cat is Frankie, Frank Sinatra. That's his full name. My girl named him. I always try to bring him in here, and he's always like trying to fucking dip out and shit. You know? So it's too bright. They don't like it. So do you guys know about these segments, sharp or dull, or because I've got some sharp or dull right now.
Awesome.
And basically what I do now is I go on Blade HQ, look at new arrivals, and I just pick 5 knives, and we're going to decide whether they're sharp or dull today. All right?
Do it.
All right.
All right. So this was really hot shit at one point in the knife community. I remember. But I don't know why this is in the new section.
Oh, I forgot about
the M. Custa katana. All right. You guys gonna be a little surprised on this one. So it's $176, but it's VG10.
What? Ew.
I had always thought their knives were like pretty reasonably priced. That's a lot for what
VG10. So check it out. All right. So aluminum. VG10, 3.5 ounces. And it's made in Japan. I mean, it's kind of wonky. I would want to check it out, but I would not pay $176. So I'm gonna have to go dull.
Yeah, I gotta go with dull on that one.
For sure.
I don't really like the design either.
Yeah,
I mean,
at one point, I remember when I first got into watching knife content on YouTube, and I just got into the hobby. This was hot shit. This was still hot shit then. People were still making videos about it, and now I'm kind of like, I don't know if I.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
Not with this stuff now, man. Especially the stuff you guys are working on. It's definitely not gonna be there. The new Benchmade, not new, but the 945, the Mini Osborne.
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily the Flightanium brown one. This is the only one that this was the one that I saw at that moment. So you're looking at $200 for this one. CPM S30V, 2 ounces in weight, G10. What do you think? Do you guys like Benchmades?
It's
I'd buy it off the secondary.
It's sharp-ish.
It's sharp,
I like the 940. It's super thick behind the edge, and it's just not that tall of a blade. I like the design, but yeah, I wouldn't buy one again.
Not full price.
They're not cheap, yo.
Yeah, if I see one go up on the secondary for like $130, I'd buy it.
That's
obviously.
Reasonable.
Yeah, like if it's a good deal, I'll fucking buy it. But I don't see myself buying one brand new. I thought about it.
I got this one though. This is the 940-1 with a transparent knives reblade. This is dope.
Yeah.
I follow that dude. Very cool work he does.
Yeah, he has crazy good work.
We're going sharpish.
Sharpish.
Yeah.
We'll do the next one here. I think put you guys in for a loop, okay?
Yeah.
4.4-inch blade. Oh my god, dude.
Max Ace Midnight Mammoth.
That name.
Okay, you guys are not gonna believe this. Okay, $379.95.
Oh my god! Dude.
I mean, so the opening mechanisms. If you got this little groove here, you have the flipper tab, and you have a wave feature on that.
Oh, that's kind of dope, and I'm sure that
Right?
acts as a thumb stud too, right?
Yes, I believe so. You're looking at Vanadis 4 Extra. I don't even know what blades do.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. And so titanium scales. Look at the weight, yo, 9.2.
Oh my god, it's 10 ounces.
What the fuck?
What is a brass proponent weigh?
Oh, I don't know. Probably about that.
Yeah,
So
that's insane.
The blade length is 4.3.
That's a cutting brick. That's like a brick that cuts.
Oh, and it can wave open with that little.
This is like a cold steel if it was in Thai.
I mean, it has some pretty intricate milling, but that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
That's gonna be a no for me.
Would I fucking check it out if anyone were willing to send it in? Of course. I mean, this is, one of those type of monstrosities you just want to hold and be like, what the fuck?
Yep. Definitely keeps things in perspective. It's fun. Definitely a novelty item for sure. Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, shit. All right. Baby Banter by Civivi. This one is basically the little brother of the Banter by Wii. This one is $59.50. What did you guys think of the Wii Banter? Did you ever get your hands on one?
Never modded one, never had one, didn't buy it, but I mean it's all right. It's just boring to me. I don't know.
Very ordinary.
Yeah. I mean, it's good at what it is. Like I get the point of it. It's a good knife, but like the simplicity of it to me, like something about it looks kind of toy-like, and I don't really know exactly why. But I mean, like, I would buy one. I mean, for $60, I would totally buy that.
This is the Baby Banter. So this one is not an S35. So the Wii Banter was an S35EN, and it's a little bit bigger than this. This is their follow-up, which is smaller and cheaper for Civivi. It's a little bit different. It has a little bit more. I don't think the original one had this choil here.
It did not.
Didn't,
It was just like a square almost. And the reason why I mean, I didn't buy it. Someone gave it to me.
Yeah.
And the reason why I liked it and was curious about it, obviously, is because, Ben from the OG Blade HQ days, I got into watching Knife YouTube. I watched a lot of the old, Knife Banter stuff, and I was like, man, these guys are so cool. And,
I know.
And then I got Ben on the podcast, and I was like fanboying mad hard and shit.
Oh, for sure.
So this one is in Nitro V.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, 2 ounces, man. This is a light knife. Nice to have around $60.
I would buy. Yeah.
So I mean, I would say, I mean, it's a nice design, good price, and everything. Yeah. Not my aesthetic, but yeah, it's sharp, I guess.
Sharp. All right, we're going sharp on that. Nice, man. We're in agreement. Sharp for Ben. Way to go, Ben. All right, here we go. The next one here. This is the new slip joint from Ferrum Forge. The Stylum.
I have not seen that.
Me either.
Yeah. So this is $60. Civivi priced, right? It's
right.
10 CR 15 MOV. I've never used that one before.
Yeah, me neither.
2.39 ounces, G10. Oh, it's my card on this one, actually. It is a slip joint. But yeah, kind of, I mean, it looks like a Civivi, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looks like, I'm gonna say dull.
Yeah.
I'm not a slip joint.
I'm kind of bored of it now.
But this is just so like vanilla and just like meh. I wouldn't buy that.
The blade kind of reminds me of the Executive a little bit, just like stretched out and
I just that super overall thin like knife, like pen knife, like I'm not really, that's not really my jam. Like the taller the blade, the better, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. Dull for me.
I'm dull on it because it's a little too much of what they already do.
Not
nothing against Ferrum Forge or but Civivi gonna Civivi, man. You know what I mean?
That doesn't even look like a Ferrum Forge to me.
Like, I mean, I can see it in the blade.
I don't know.
It kind of looks, I mean, I've seen them do blades like this, but they usually have that little groove on the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's usually their thing, but this one doesn't have it. you know, because you would think that they would do that because that would be the nail nick, right? This is a slip joint, but they didn't do that. These were all selected at random, by the way. I did not give any thought to this. I literally went through pages and thought of which knives would be kind of fun and would, you know, throw you in for a loop.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I think I did that. So we're going dull on this one, right, guys?
Oh,
yeah, dull.
Yeah, dull.
Okay, so I think we are up to the versus portion right now. So I'm gonna, since you are pretty much, you know, part of Monterey Bay Knives and doing a ton of projects for them, I'm going to show you a couple of models, and you have to choose which one you like.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So the slayback or the old guard?
Old guard.
Yeah, I gotta say the old guard.
Yeah. I really like the new ZDP, the locking slayback. That is a damn good knife. But the original old guard, like the one that you chose right here, that was the best model out of the old guards.
Yeah, that's probably still my favorite knife out of all of them.
Yeah.
I got to try that one before, and I really liked it. I got to try a bunch of MBKs, man. I never really had an issue of QC, but maybe I just got lucky. Some people are like, man, you know, there's some QC problems, and I'm like,
yeah,
I like those guys a lot, you know. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so these are gonna be two designers, and you have to choose between them two. Okay. Which one's your favorite? I know one of them works with MBK a lot. So we're going with Elijah Isham or Rey Leconico, and I've got their Instagrams pulled up here just for show.
Rey Leconico.
Yeah, I gotta go.
And it has nothing to do with the whole MBK thing. The details on Rey Leconicos are a little stronger. So
yeah, I mean, I've handled a few of Rey's customs. They were all super nice, and his design. Honestly, initially when I first saw his knives, I was like, I don't get it. They are ugly and super plain. But then once I like got a few of them and started seeing them more, I really started liking it.
Because when you handle other customs in comparison to Rey's, you start to see like a lot of actual like handmade customs aren't made very well, especially in comparison to like what, you know, production is nowadays. And Rey Leconico really does some good like things. Like it's a good knife. Like it's usable. I could see myself using it, where most customs I'm like, I would never carry this, you know?
I like his. I like both guys. This is a very tough decision for me because I like the bold choices that Isham makes. They're polar opposites, basically.
Yeah,
Isham does some beautiful design.
Show you crazy shit.
Yeah,
basically crazy. You know, no one will have these forms and lines and things like that, and it's, you know, some kind of like H.R. Geiger fucking alien type design, and it's ergonomic too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
Though it is.
Yeah, I like
designs stuff, are really pretty.
But I don't think I have handled a Leconico knife, production knife. I've never handled a custom that I didn't like. You know what I mean? Every one I'm like, this is pretty fucking dope. You know, it kind of looks like this one, which he made last time.
Yep.
It's
always.
It's fucking still dope. And someone sent me like a Vanguard Gemini as a gift, and I said, oh, and he sent me the regular Gemini too to check out. I was like, that's why everyone fell in love with this guy.
Yeah,
I know.
A good one.
I know. I thought the same thing, and then once I handled it, I was like, oh, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, because it just looks like whatever kind of. It looks like it would be a good knife, but once you get it in your hand, you're like, this is why, you know, he blew up.
Like, not to be a dick, but like Kaisers kind of sometimes all look the same, and the Gemini kind of felt that way, or just looked like another Kaiser, and then you handle it, and it's like, oh, that makes sense.
What I mean, aside from MBK, like, what company do you like right now? Like their roster? Because I feel like the releases lately haven't been super dope.
Yeah.
But as compared to maybe 2 years ago, where you're like, oh, shit, what am I going to buy? I can't fucking decide what to get. But now it's easier for me to say no. I don't know if I've just grown more that I'm not going to drop 100 to 150 to 200 bucks on something that I'm not absolutely sure that I'm going to love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say another thing, like the fact that we have so many knives come through our hands. It's like, if we did want a certain knife and then we just ended up like they just do a drop and then people buy them. They want to send them to us to mod, and then we check it out. And it's like, well, I don't really want to buy it anymore because I just worked on it, handled it, did whatever, you know.
I think a big part of like why I want to buy a knife is because most of the time, like, it's just I want to handle it. And then once I've handled it, I get bored with it and I want to sell it. So it's like, it's so hard to say like what knife I'd actually, after handling, would go and purchase, you know? It's like most of the time I just want to experience it. And then once I've experienced it, I move on. So.
Same way.
But in terms of brands, we've always been a big fan of Tucson. Like since the beginning, just their quality for their price is like
unmatched.
Yeah, it is unmatched.
Yeah,
unmatched.
They have a lot of ugly designs. Not gonna lie, but like
definitely have a lot of ugly designs, but also a lot of good ones.
But Mazwan. Mazwan all day. Like,
dude, that's so insane. I was literally just thinking of bringing him up.
Yes.
Yeah, Mazwan Mokhtar, right?
You should try and get him on the podcast.
I don't know if he'll do it. He's from Malaysia or something?
Yeah.
Is he in Malaysia or is he in America?
Yeah, he's somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly
because
sure.
the craziest thing is I remember there was an old Tucson that I did a video on. This is when I wasn't even with Kelly. I was with Mrs. X. And I was still doing videos on a fire escape. So it looked really New York City. Like you could see the city in the background, and I was on a New York City fire escape doing knife reviews.
Oh, shit.
And that I feel like that was a pretty cool era of the channel because I was doing a lot of cinematic stuff still then. But I remember Mazwan Mokhtar commented on I don't know, like an Instagram post, and I referenced his name. But at that time, I don't think he was releasing a lot of stuff with Tucson yet. I don't know if he started yet or not.
Right.
A while back. And you know, and then later I see his name start popping up everywhere, and I'm like, that was the dude.
Yeah.
That was the dude, yo. And it's so crazy now that he's just like this beloved figure in the Tucson world, you know.
His designs
they're just so unique.
And they're beautiful. Like, I mean, and they're good knives. Like they work well. Like it's a good knife. It really is. Yeah.
You guys want to watch some TikToks?
Sure,
let's do it.
All right, so I do have some stuff here. Let's go to the Knifemodders pod. I hope I have enough, yo. All right, so I download these videos throughout the day, and I don't know what they are most of the time. All right, so let's just watch it.
This girl saying niggas be hood as fuck until you start talking about some damn Dragon Ball Z or Naruto. Like, bitch, first of all, who the fuck wants to be hood? And second of all, I'm tired of y'all bitches trying to disrespect us niggas that watch anime. Y'all bitches always trying to come at niggas that watch anime talking about some, oh, you can always tell the niggas who watch anime. Okay. But you can't even tell who your fucking father is, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of blatant disrespect for motherfuckers who watch anime. Like, y'all dead ass be acting like only nerdy looking ass niggas can watch anime or something. Like, you ain't gotta look a certain way to watch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man's, like, he looks straight. And I dead ass thought the nigga was until I looked at his browsing history. Like, nigga, you ain't gotta look a certain way to watch shit. They don't want to be acting like niggas ain't tough. Like, do y'all realize what the fuck we watch in anime? We literally watch niggas fight all fucking day. Maybe if some of these hood niggas watch that shit, then maybe they wouldn't be shooting niggas all fucking time. Like, on some dead real shit, anime has saved my life. Like, you don't understand how many times I'm like, you know what, man? Just shoot that nigga. And then Vegeta come up on my shoulder like, you better not touch that nigga with anything but a Gallic gun. You better get out the car.
That was good. Oh, that was funny. That was awesome.
Do you watch anything? Yeah, what are your watching habits like? What do you watch aside from the long form knife content or YouTube videos? Do you watch any shows or movies or anything like that?
Yeah, so we don't really watch any like anime or anything like that, but I don't know, stuff like Ozark,
drug cartel shit.
Yeah, we've been watching a show called Queen of the West.
Queen of the South.
Or Queen of the South. There.
Yeah,
what is that?
Oh, it's on Netflix, and like the title of it makes it look like super, like it's gonna be a chick flick. But then you turn it on, and it's like it's really, really good. It follows this girl, and she marries a guy who's involved with the drug cartels, the cocaine cartel in Mexico. And so then the cartel ends up finding out that he's like selling coke on the side, and they kill him, and then they're after her, and then it follows her throughout, you know, trying to, you know, not escape the
I think I've
cartel.
seen a trailer for this show.
It's super good, dude.
Super good. Like it is really, really good.
What's crazy is I think that people that like those shows a lot have done drugs. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's you know,
accurate.
one of my favorite movies is that movie Blow with Johnny Depp.
I don't think I've seen that.
yeah,
You've never seen that? So it's about the
No.
first big American like drug smuggler. And
Yeah.
at first he was just moving weed, right? He would take a single engine plane from the US to Mexico and move 200 pounds, right? Or something.
shit.
And he was making so much money. Then he got caught and he went to jail. And this is a real person, by the way. This is the first true American drug smuggler. And he went to jail and he met this Colombian guy. And he you know, the scene goes, let me tell you about cocaine. And then he gets into the cocaine business and he gets into this whole thing. And dude, at that time when I first watched that movie, I was doing so much blow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember when people asked me like, yo, what were you doing when 9/11 happened?
You're like,
And
I don't even know.
I was doing a line.
Sure, dude. When 9/11 happened, I was waking up for
Fifth grade.
elementary school. Yeah,
You
Dad woke me up. Like, well, do I go to school today? Like,
No, I
You just reminded me how old I was.
we were in fifth grade.
Oh, you think I was in fifth grade? Yeah.
It's like I was doing blow too, right in recess.
Yeah, like, I was just,
I think I
throwing
was
a
in,
line,
like,
getting ready for school.
second or third
Oh,
grade, I think.
That's so funny.
Because like yeah, when I mean I must have been in my 20s, maybe 21 or something, 20, 19 or 20, something like that. And you know, it was my big foray into experimenting and things like that. I wasn't living at home and I was with kind of a crazy gal, and you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it was crazy
the same
because at
story.
that time, actually, I'm gonna just tell you how crazy that time was. I was living in an apartment. I was living with a family, a Filipino family that my aunt knew.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean legit, like mom, dad, 2 daughters, and no, 2 boys and 1 daughter.
Oh,
And
shit.
we were renting 1 room. I lived with my girlfriend at the time and my dad in that 1 room.
Oh shit.
And I remember this,
Crazy.
you know, we were so my dad works at night, right? So it kind of worked out a little bit because he did work at night, so we were kind of free to, I don't know, do the dirty or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he, you know, there was 2 beds in the room or whatever. But here's the weird thing. So when 9/11 happened, I didn't know because I wasn't watching TV. I was fucking listening to Z100 and probably Nickelback or some shit. I don't know what it was, man. You know?
Yeah.
And then I was like wondering why my dad wasn't coming home. And then he came home and he said, turn on the TV. You know, they blew up the Twin Towers and shit. And I was so cracked out that I didn't really understand what was going on.
Oh, right.
So, but yeah, that was my, I don't know why I told that story, but that was my 9/11 story right there in a nutshell. I was doing blow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, dude, it's a regular thing. But
Yeah.
I just realized you were in New York, right?
Yes, I was in New York. And my dad walked home.
Oh
So
my
we lived
God.
in Queens, right? And
Right.
there is, dude, it took him, I want to say 6 hours, 7 hours, like walking to come home, like maybe even longer.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that you were in New York.
Because
Yeah.
everything was shut down, everything was blocked off. You had to walk home. There was no cars, there was no trains, there was nothing. They shut everything down. And he walked home, and he was like, "Turn on the news, look what." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking?" And you know, I'm like fucking coked up. I didn't want to fucking listen.
Yeah, what's
Like, start giving you anxiety.
Yeah. Oh God.
But yeah, that is the crazy thing. I can't believe it's crazy the amount of crazy stuff I used to do back then, man. It's insane.
Oh, dude.
I saw your post on
about it.
IG. I saw your post on IG, and you guys are sober, right?
Yeah, we're 2 years sober.
Wow, that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Did something? I mean, do you guys want to talk about it, or like you don't want to talk about it? It's okay if you
Yeah,
don't.
it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't mind
okay.
talking about it. It's okay. I don't know if it's like, I don't think it'll affect the business or anything.
No, I don't. I mean,
know.
you guys are sober, so I don't think so. And it's something to be proud of, honestly. You know, I actually I drink, right, and I smoke CBD. I don't even smoke weed.
Right.
But
Yeah, we don't smoke weed either.
that is pretty much that's all I do. I'm like super into fitness, so I've definitely, from a person who was being paid to party and DJ for a living. Like literally what, you know, there's so many things that can happen. Like, hey man, take this thing. Yo, take this, dude. It'll make your set better. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay.
Like,
Good.
Free drugs. Are you kidding me? Those are the best.
Yeah, but you know, it's to now it's like I think back and I'm like, man, I can't believe that I'm working out 6 days a week. I'm on a clean diet. I'm so like rigorous with the schedule. You know, it's nuts. But I think Kelly and I do 5 shows a week.
Wow. Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So I did a show last night with Grateful Panic because Stasa couldn't make it because of the hurricane. Shout out to Stasa. Stay safe, bro. And then you guys today, and then I did a live show on Monday, and then tomorrow I'm going to stream on Twitch, and then normally I stream again on Friday, and then on Saturday I'm off, and then Sunday we do the Patreon.
Holy shit.
And Kelly is on all those shows.
That's insane. That's awesome, dude. That's crazy.
But, you know, back then I would think that something like that would be so impossible.
Right. Oh, yeah.
When you're on any substances or anything,
you can't do things.
Exactly.
You can't do things. Yeah, exactly. That's all you're chasing. You're just chasing one thing. You know?
And it was like pretty much for me. It was like senior year in high school. It was like Silk Road was like super popular, so I was like getting all the drugs from Silk Road, whatever I wanted, and it was just like
heaven.
Senior year, and after that, and like years to come, it was just, oh man,
it was just downhill from there.
Yeah,
it started there. I mean, I started off with well, it started off when I was like 13 or 14. I was taking like what are they called, Norcos and like oxys and stuff, but I didn't
like
really
pain pills type stuff.
Yeah, because like my
dude, I don't know why you white
mom
folks love that like, shit, dude. Like I can't do it.
Yeah, well, I didn't like to. I mean, it would be like once in a blue
You're doing it
moon,
because like it was the cool thing to do or something.
It was like a normal thing for her because like
my
her
family,
mom just like had them. She's like, "Oh, you have a headache? Like here
she would hand them to me and say,
she's
like, "Oh, you have a fever? Here, take a Norco," you know, like. Or half a one or whatever. I was like 12 or 13. And then from there, I was like drinking and stuff. And I was super sheltered when I was younger. Like my parents were extremely strict.
Yeah.
So like as soon as I turned 17, I was like, I'm fucking out of here. Like I'm out. And then I went like balls to the wall, fucking did all the drugs, all of the drinking. And then it just, you know, burned all my bridges and started doing like harder drugs. And then yeah.
I mean, it's insane. You know, I think this is the first time I've ever talked with people a little bit more lengthy about it. I've never been secretive about what I used to do because I feel it's important for me to disclose everything that I've done. That way no one can come at me in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like I always say this, it's like the 8 Mile shit with Eminem. You know what I mean? You are disclosing all the disses that they can do to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And in turn, it's actually almost virtuous that we have gotten to this point. You know, even though we've lived these crazy lives. You know what I mean? And people like, you know, people love you too. People like coming to EDCC to relax and, you know, do nice shit and kooky TikTok stuff. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about that as two people that were on a road to sobriety and things like that. Another thing I'm truly proud of you guys about, man. That's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. And I think there's a lot more people out there who do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
They keep it under wraps, like they're not super secretive about it, but they're just, it's not a topic of conversation. If it comes up, they talk about it. But I know there's a lot of people in the knife community or in the, you know, general, like in the world.
Yeah.
It's just hard for me to like talk about it because it's like I don't know how much is too much to disclose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
I think little by little bits, you know, like every night, you know, I got this idea from watching the best podcasters in the world, which are the comedians. They always talk about everything so freely and openly. Joe was just like, yeah, man, I just take DMT. And, you know, I talked about my DMT story. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but the first time I tried DMT was recently, actually.
Oh, really?
So, I was
DMT.
over someone's house and there was DMT there, the vape version, not the bowl.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
The bowl version is apparently stronger, and I'm fine with hallucinogens because you don't get addicted to hallucinogens.
Oh yeah,
no. And DMT is like less than 10 minutes. Sometimes it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
it was so embarrassing because everyone knew I was gonna try it, and there was maybe a little under 10 people in the room. It was a big.
Oh, that's a lot of people to be doing it with.
People were all watching me to see what would happen.
Oh, that sucks. Oh,
and you know what's crazy is we were watching UFC.
What? That's such a different vibe.
Dude, I mean, it doesn't even matter.
It was Jorge Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman won or something. It was Jorge Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman, the first fight.
Wow.
Yeah. Kelly was there too, and everyone is watching me to see what's going on. And I couldn't fully be immersed because the way Joe Rogan talks about it, I'm thinking, man, I want to experience that because maybe it will humble me. And because I do feel this way about hallucinogens, is that it feels like restarting your computer sometimes, in my opinion, right? You know, like
I mean, it's like a self-evaluation.
Yeah,
like,
the deepest.
You get to look into your own mind from a
reset
perspective.
You know. So I wanted to see if maybe there was anything that needed to be reset in my life. I was really happy ever since Kelly and I've been together, and I've been doing YouTube hardcore. I've been super happy. But I tried it, the vape. I did like 4 hits or something, and then and then I see everyone watching me, and I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta calm down."
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, you gotta try it sometime when it's just you and Kelly.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Kelly doesn't do anything. She's completely sober. Kelly's never done any hard drugs ever.
Well, I mean, like having her there, like you do
it. Smoked weed a couple of times, and that's about it. Yeah, just like weed.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
You know, the thing about DMT though, man, just like with any other psychedelics, you really got to be with people you like know and trust. And if everyone's already done it before, it's a lot easier because they know like everyone's staring at you, like looking at you all weird. It's like, man, that's gonna make it hard to have a good time. Like, it
not
really
even just a good time, but to like be in that mindset that you need to be. The whole point of DMT, you know, it's like if you're having to concentrate on anything besides the DMT, you're not gonna.
You gotta get in the zone.
I've probably done DMT probably around like, I don't know, 20
times?
25 times.
Yeah.
Wow. The bowl, right? Like the actual pattern? Or
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you see the gestures, like Joe Rogan says, where they like, did you see geometric patterns?
Oh, like a breakthrough experience?
The only thing I had that once, remember that one time where like I started to go up and then I like saw it. Remember me telling you about that when we did it?
I think so.
Yeah. I never actually broke through, but like I was so close.
Yeah, I've had some pretty crazy experiences on it. The thing is though, a lot of the time, man, it's like if it gets too intense to that point where you're like broken through, it's like you don't really, it's hard to remember. Like it's hard to remember what happened.
Yeah.
Like initially after, when you're like coming down and you like feel super good and you have like the afterglow and everything, you'll remember, but then you know the next day it's like shit,
and it's hard to put it into words.
It is.
The afterglow is great on hallucinogens. The afterglow is really good.
It is amazing.
It's great. Like you feel like, it's over, and then you're like, oh man, I kind of want to go back again.
That that clean mindset, like
that's what it feels like. Your mind is so clean. There's no clutter. That's what
it feels so good.
Yeah. Shit, I hope I'm not getting you back into fucking.
No. I mean, hallucinogens. I mean, that DMT is fine. Like
hallucinogens is fine in my opinion. You know, there's a lot of good things happening with psilocybin mushrooms and PTSD and stuff like that. A lot of cool things happening there for veterans and things. So
I know.
feel that it is a reset. Fuck, there was something I wanted to ask and I forgot what it was. All right, let's watch a TikTok video. So maybe I'll remember and shit. But I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. Thank you for doing it.
Yeah, I know. This is awesome.
You're
like the best to do podcasts with, I swear to God.
Thank you so much.
You really are. It's just so easy to talk
to do. This is my favorite thing to do. All right, let's do this video. Here.
My name is Reese Barber. I'm the audiologist.
Okay, so I don't know if you're gonna get grossed out by this, but I absolutely love these videos where like you clean your ears and shit.
Yeah, same.
And this one is fucking crazy, okay?
Hi, everybody. My name is Reese Barber. I'm the audiologist here at Audiology Associates. Thanks very much for watching our TikTok video today. So we've got one patient in this video who's come in feeling really blocked up in both sides. You can see that we've got this quite impacted earwax. Now, impacted means the wax has been kind of squished together and hardened up. And this happens a lot when people use cotton buds or Q-tips if we're in the US. And it squishes all that together and makes it really hard. And it kind of compresses it into the perfect shape of the ear canal. So this patient's feeling really, really blocked up, has been getting some sort of tinnitus, so some ringing noises in the head or ears as well, but just feeling a bit fed up really. So what you can see I'm doing here is got the standard size Zollner tube in here. So this is the wide with the 2 suction tubes, but it's not really able to hold on to this wax well enough to be able to draw this out. So we're going to switch tools in a second, and we're going to use something called a pair of crocodile forceps, which are a very, very fine set of forceps you can pop into the ear canal. We're going to get a good grip on the base here, and as we pull, you'll start to see this whole plug move. Whoa, there we go. And I'm just going to reposition the forceps, get a better grip. And as you see underneath, you've got this grayer section underneath. That's actually dry skin. A little bit of tailor dry skin there as well. So when that's come away, a little bit of tidying up to do on the outside edge here with the suction tube.
You felt so good
after. The ear canal now is completely clear. So patient feeling so much better on that side. I can hear so much better as well. Instant relief for that patient on the ear. And the eardrum itself is looking nice.
Yeah, when I was a kid a lot, I would have to.
So this is the patient's other ear. So you can see a very similar story on this side. This shape you have with this dent in the middle is classic Q-tip or cotton bud use. It actually puts a dent in the wax as well when it kind of squishes it together. But what's happened here is it's dried the wax out, and the wax is actually physically stuck to all the canal walls all the way around the outside edge. So it's not really showing any signs of budging here. So what I'm going to do with the suction tube is fold the sides of the wax in, and that just helps to detach it from the canal wall a little bit, which is going to help us to move this out in a second. So this is the standard size Zollner tube. You can see it's using here.
I want this guy to clean my ears.
Dude, and
I'm going to go in now. You're going to see us using this little spoon device here. This is called a Jobson horn. This is also a specialist.
I've actually never seen that in this video.
To remove wax. So we're just going to nip over the top of this wax plug, and you can see me kind of trying to fold this and roll this down. I'm going to take the whole plug out in one go. Little bits just broken away, so we'll clear that off, and then we'll go back in now and get this next section. There we are. And as we draw this forwards, you'll see the whole thing pop out. There we are.
Crazy. That is crazy. Yo.
Just into the ball. It actually popped out as well. I couldn't pick it up. I tried to, it fell out. But you can see just behind it, that eardrum is looking really, really healthy. So patient really feeling much, much better. So this is what we removed. So about 2 centimeters, probably just under an inch's worth of wax plugs on there. Well, guys, I hope you did enjoy that video. If you did, don't forget to check out bio, have a look at our YouTube channel, or check out our other TikToks, and I'll see you again real soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Did you have
spend so much money
Yo, so I in the Philippines, we used to go to this barber, and there was one guy who was an ear cleaning specialist. He didn't cut hair, and he would put on this crazy helmet with like binocular eyes and shit. He would clean my ears, yo, and it was the shit. Like I'd get a haircut, and then he would do that.
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
In one place, and it closed down. I remember went back there. It was in the town I was born, and we went back there and it was closed. I was like, "Fuck that dude!"
Damn it!
Have you ever seen those like candles they put in your ear and they like burn it?
Does that shit work?
Yeah, you've never seen that before? You've never heard of that? They like light it on fire and it's like hanging out of your ear.
Yeah, it's like a big thing, and you lay on the side, right? Like you lay on the side of your head, and then they light it. I don't know.
I don't know if it actually.
I'm googling that shit right now.
Yeah, people swear by it, but I don't know.
You guys are right, yo.
Ear candles.
You guys are fucking right, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It makes no
hold
sense.
on, not that. My bad. I shared the wrong screen. That was the original. Here we go. Dude, what? Look at this lady, bro.
I don't understand how that works. Is it like melted? Like I don't understand.
And it burns all the way down to like the very end.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
What? I'm scared of this, bro.
and the earwax goes up into the candle.
How does that work? I think it creates like a suction. Yeah, that's what.
Oh, I get that. Maybe the pressure and
it's like the oxygen.
I think I'm gonna just go to the ear doctor guy with the funny goggles. That's crazy, dude.
That's so crazy.
All right, let's go to the next vid right here. I think this is an animal one. I think. Oh no. Okay, so I love these cooking TikToks, right? But this one really fucked me up. Okay, I don't know if you've seen this, Lindy, or not.
No.
I gotta mute it actually because the fucking sound is gonna get me flagged. I don't know what they look at this shit. What the fuck are they doing? I don't know.
It's like some chemistry set.
I don't know what's going on.
A chemist is making steak.
What the?
What is that?
Well, is that a service YouTube provided in your shop?
Yeah, no.
That is
Nano?
Yeah, what the
That
fuck
is so
that?
I
weird.
don't even know what happened there, but
Like
she
turn it
put
into like steak gelatin. Like
What?
but you put it in like one of these spin things.
I bet you that machine's so expensive. All those chemistry tools are thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
look,
to make steak.
and it's a gelatin.
Gelatin.
I don't fucking understand. I wonder if it tastes good.
I probably taste like steak.
That is a trip.
I would
dude.
eat it.
I would try it for
I'd
sure.
fucking try it.
What's the weirdest thing that you guys have eaten?
I'm boring, dude.
Quail.
I haven't eaten anything
Quail
crazy.
eggs? I don't know. Quail eggs
Like
or
no weird animals?
oh, alligator, I guess. If that counts.
Alligator,
Or
I've had alligator.
Or snake.
I don't think I've eaten anything crazy, dude. I was a picky kid. Like
I don't know. I've never had anything
What's the
crazy.
thing that you like to eat the most, Richie? If you could eat something right now, like what would it be?
probably steak.
Yeah. Steak.
Yeah, me too. I usually don't get it because it's mad loot, but
Oh yeah, we don't either. We once in a
actually
while.
going to a
yeah.
restaurant, it's like $50 and shit.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, we usually just buy our own.
Word.
Maybe
Butcher
make-
Box, hit us up, yo. So fucking sponsor our channels, yo. Give us
That'd be
fucking
great.
steaks and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what this is, but this shit is crazy right now.
You're just in a store like a Walmart.
This dude is just wilding, and they're trying to stop him. Yo.
Don't do PCP, kid. What is it?
Oh, there's clearly something wrong with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yo.
Man, why are
Yeah.
they not trying to catch him? Go get some mattresses.
No, you can
man.
put your shit right
Come
now.
on.
Oh,
I know you got some memory foam.
God.
so yo. So you guys live in California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like crazy? Because from what we hear over here is that you can steal stuff out of like a CVS or a Rite Aid,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's less than $900, they can't hold you. Is this true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is.
get cited.
It is true. But I mean, they'll just. I mean, really. Yeah, they had, like most of the time, if someone tries to steal something, you're not supposed to stop them. If you do, you end up getting fired. But
You're supposed to call the cops.
yeah. But you call the cops. They got cameras. They just look at you on the camera, and then they just come to your house and like arrest
Or they
you. You
build
know?
a
It's like-
case against you. They'll wait
Yeah.
and see if you do it again, and then they'll just build up enough evidence to where like they can just
So I mean,
you.
regardless, even if they don't stop you, you're still gonna get screwed.
Yeah. And yeah,
But
I mean,
what-
and then what happens is you get banned from that store for 3 years, and then you have to pay like $1,000 or $600 fine.
I mean, I think it all depends on how much.
if it's
you're-
petty
on how
theft, like
much
if you
you're,
steal less than 900, that's what happens. But
Wow.
yeah.
Is it how's the do you have a lot of like tent cities near where you live?
what about that place in is it
Like
Monterey?
Venice and shit, right?
Yeah,
Venice
yeah. I think the closest.
And in Santa Cruz.
Yeah, Santa Cruz.
is super bad.
But
right
in
now.
our like where we live, there's like I don't know.
it's fine.
It's pretty
here.
rare to see a
See-
homeless person.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see them
Once in a while.
Like there's this one dude. I swear to God, he walks around town in like a yellow vest, like so cars could see him, whatever, like one of those reflective vests.
Like a
Dude,
construction
and
worker.
he brings like cleaning supplies, dude, and he scrubs the sidewalk like with a brush on his hands and knees.
Hey,
Like,
that's a good citizen right there.
Like, what,
I know.
dude?
It's
Like,
like,
what are
who
you
does
doing,
that?
dude?
Cleaning up his house.
It's like he doesn't even use like water or anything. He's just scrubbing it with a brush. Like he actually thinks he's doing
Wow.
something. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, dude.
We have a lot of fentanyl zombies in New York right now, where they
Oh,
just kind of
yeah.
like
Just like slowly nodding off, fucking.
But
they're standing like this.
At
And
least
you're
they're
like-
asleep, not
They're like
making
going
noise.
super low too, and you think they're gonna tip over and fall, and they don't. It's crazy. That's what we
Oh,
have.
like,
We have that, and sometimes we have like the meth, like PCP zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah, crack, get crazy, but mostly fentanyl right now.
yeah.
I mean,
Um,
right where we live, honestly, like this is a super small town, Marina, and like honestly, like nothing really happens in this area. I mean, it's not
That's
a big
good.
town. It's super small and like really like
But where I'm from, Santa Cruz is like, it's super bad. Heroin is super bad out there right now.
Dang.
Like, super bad. I mean, like the whole downtown, like it's a beach town, it's a surfer town. But there's like parts of it that are really great. But then there's like this one, which is like the actual downtown. Yeah, downtown is just completely, yeah, it's super sad.
And then we've got Salinas, like a town over from us. It's like maybe like, I don't know,
20 minutes,
7. I mean, to get right into Salinas is probably like 7 miles or so.
Yeah.
But that town, it's big. Well, in comparison to Marina, it's big, and there's like a lot of gang and drug problems over there.
I've been to Cali a few times, and it was cool. I mean, I would think that it would be really easy to be a homeless person there because the weather is like fucking dope all the time.
But there's not that many places to just sleep though. Like, and depending on like where you, I mean, if you have a tent, I guess, like whatever. Yeah.
Like, I just got fired and go fucking get a tent and just chill right here. And they don't kick people out, right? They don't kick people out, right?
Oh no, they will.
They will.
Sometimes they will. If you have a large enough congregation of people, they sometimes don't. But
I worked at this this hotel years back. Front desk. It was in Monterey. And like there was like a forest type area that was like really close, like less than a mile. And if you walked up in there, it was like a whole entire town. Like there's so many people with tents and like. So we'd constantly get those people coming into our work just acting crazy. Like I had to call the cops constantly, but
they would like throw rocks at the lights and shit.
Yeah, yeah, they would throw rocks at the lights. We'd have to replace them all the time. And
like the lights out in the like parking lot and shit. They would like break the one light near the forest.
People would come in just like cussing me out. I've never seen them before in my life. Like, just,
like, okay,
my wife.
But
so crazy.
Anyways, the cops ended up like clearing out the homeless encampment though, like probably like 6 months later. So
I guess it's in San Fran. They have that weird battle right now where they are saying that they're called the unhoused or something.
Yeah,
where you can't. Because my boy used to live in San Fran, and he's like, bro, they don't fucking know what to do with the homeless people because there's a law that says you cannot move these homeless people unless you have a place to move them to.
Yeah, and they'll just be right on the sidewalks, just like I know I've seen some videos, and it's just like the locals are just like that fucking sucks. But then it's at the same time, it's like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? You know, I get
Make
it.
drugs legal. I think that's what it is. Like fucking, you know, some of these other places, and then give them clean drugs so they don't go crazy.
I mean, that's what they're trying to do, right? Is they're trying to like like having clean needle stations for them. So like
Santa Cruz
is doing that where they made stations where you can go and get clean needles because the heroin's like is gotten so bad that like they don't end like the Hep C that's been going around and stuff, you know. So they like are trying to provide clean needles and a place to throw away your dirty needles and stuff.
I mean, there's a reason when you hear about California, you don't really hear about Marina and Monterey because it's like really not much goes on over here. I know, like, you know, in other areas in California, there's some crazy shit going on, but there's like nothing happens down here really, like at all.
You know, speaking of needles, the craziest needle story or the funniest that I've heard of is my boy, right? I call him Fook John because he's from Fuzhou, China. They call, you know, slang term for what they're called is they're called Fooks, Fukanese, right?
Yeah, right.
We call him Fook John. He used to be really skinny when he was I went to elementary school with him. He went to Colorado, and then when he came back, yo, he was like roided up.
Oh my god!
Like he's pretty short. I would say maybe 5'7", 5'6", maybe, but he's jacked like a Chinese Mike Tyson. And he went to Rite Aid, and you know he does roids, right? So he went to Rite Aid. And he's just like, let me get 50 syringes at the back. He has a high voice and everything too. Let me 50 syringes, and he gave him the size, and he's just like buying all these syringes.
Oh my god,
shit's mad funny. All right, let's have another couple of more vids here, right?
All right.
Okay, so this is a cat one, and this is the bravest cat.
Look at that fucking
and also
face.
Very cute, like kind of like in the ugly cute kind of way.
Yeah, but he's got that face like I will kill you tonight. Like,
like a chupacabra. But look at how brave he is with this water, dude. Dude, my cat would just dip because he's being bad. He's trying to like.
That's a weird looking cat, dude.
Oh, he doesn't even get scared. My cat would just run away.
He's like, the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck?
He's if I sprayed my cat right now, he'd just Like, he'd
Yeah,
go under the
like
bed.
I would be traumatized. Like if you even shake the water bottle, like he would just lose his goddamn mind. Yeah, my cat Loki.
Yeah.
Like I sprayed him one time, and then I learned from that moment on I could never do that again. Like he was
gets too scared?
devastated. Yeah, like yeah, he's a scaredy cat. Like he would never ever hurt you. Like he just gets spooked and he like runs away. You know? Yeah. He's a scaredy cat.
Dude, it took our roommates like 2 years to be able to pet Loki. Like, no joke.
Yeah,
2
he's
years.
super cautious about everything that he does. He was the one that I found that was all like fucked up. And I think like, I don't know, he gets anxiety. I swear to God, he has anxiety, like social anxiety.
You have roommates then?
Yeah. We live in a
How
house.
many do you have?
3.
Yeah.
Is it like a big place?
No, just a like.
I mean, it's a house.
Yeah, it's a house, and we rent a room out of it, and the garage and stuff.
Yeah. Dude, my friend lives in basically, so these Bitcoin companies, right?
Mm-hmm.
They will move you to a place and you just work remotely. What? And I swear he's hit the cushiest job you can hit because he lives in Hawaii. And they basically call them hacker houses where they have these guys that are just like working on like, you know,
Bitcoin shit,
portfolios, like, Bitcoin portfolios.
Wait, are they mining Bitcoin or are they investing?
Everything. Okay, they're doing everything. They handle people's investments and things like that. And
shit.
Yeah, he's just in Hawaii, bro, and he just lives with like 10 hackers in like one big house.
That sounds like a beautiful thing.
That sounds like a fucking. That sounds like a reality TV show. Like,
yeah, it does. 100%. Like, dude, I'm too young to do that though. I wish. I would love to do that.
I like recently started investing in cryptocurrency, and
the NFT shit is hot right now.
Yeah,
like, that's the thing. I don't really understand it, but I do know this is that everyone is making a shitload of money on it right now.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I've got some money in AMC as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole like GameStop AMC.
Yeah, dude. I got in late. I ended up buying when it was high. Yeah. But then it went down. I bought some more, so my like cost averaged out a little bit, and I'm up right now. But I didn't drop that much money. It was like $500 or something.
It's smart to get into it. Everyone that I know that has money has, you know, dabbles in Ethereum and Bitcoin and NFTs is the shit right now. Apparently, that it's very easy to make money. Like you'll buy a piece of art for, you know, maybe like $500 and it could be worth 100 grand in 3 months, like something like that. But I'm just like, do I want to put in the
I know, it's kind of scary.
There's always risk. There's always a risk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's watch a couple of more videos and we'll get you guys out of here. All right.
All right, sounds good.
Let's do this. I gotta fucking. I don't know why I put this here. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. So he's just playing with a hot dog bun. And then what the fuck?
What?
I don't know.
How did he do that?
So he must have just been like leaning over or something.
How did he hang the sausages?
First of all, there are a couple of things to take note of here, right? Throws a hot dog bun. These heels have like hooves.
They look like camel toe.
Fucking hooves, dude.
That's like what?
Ballet shoes. Would ever wear those.
Is that what it is? Ballet shoes? I don't know.
No.
I don't think the legs are made.
Are they hot dogs?
It's like the hot
dogs and buns.
Together, and then the buns are just.
Oh, it's hot dogs and buns. Oh, I see. Okay.
He's feeling them up.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Is this what your feed looks like, or is it just mine?
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Mine's mainly like I don't know. I get all kinds of random shit. Right now, I mean, it's cat videos, and then fucking I don't know, just like creative shit.
And then like dumb bitches complaining about random shit.
Yeah.
A lot of political complaint stuff, anti-vax stuff,
and then girls.
animal videos. Yeah, girls, and I'm just like, and then I decide if I'm gonna follow this or not.
Yeah.
And see if Kelly's watching. You know, she actually doesn't care. She's like, "Hey, who's that girl? Let me see." And I'm like, no, I'm ashamed." You know?
That's cute. Yeah, fucking cat videos are my jam.
All right, so this is you know, black people reacting to a noise in the house, and then white people. Okay. Did they go investigate
with the fucking wooden spoon?
He's dead.
That's so funny.
You know what's crazy? I go investigate too.
Yeah, I sent
with a
him
knife
out.
usually. Like I go.
Yeah, I mean, when you got bright flashlights, it's like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
We hear shit.
What else are they for? Like,
Yeah, I have a fixed blade that I bought from Eugene Kwan. Shout out to Dashboard
Nice.
Reviews. It's from I don't know if it's called Olone Knives or Oloni or something.
Aloni. Yeah.
Oloni. Okay, I've been calling it Olone for like a year, but anyway, Oloni. I have a fixed blade that I sleep next to, but anytime there's some weird noise, Kelly's like, "Yo, I heard something." All right, I'm like, "Okay, grab that shit." Like, you know, but there's never anything. You know, I just watch too much The Conjuring or whatever.
Oh yeah, my sister loves that shit.
Yeah, I fucking love her.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
How the news covered big inventions when they were new.
This is wild.
The laptop. All right, 1985, the New York Times. On the whole, people don't want to lug a computer with them to the beach or on a train to while away the hours that they would rather spend reading the sports or business section of the newspaper. Somehow, the microcomputer industry has assumed that everyone would want a keyboard grafted on as an extension of their fingers. It is just not so. Yes, there are a lot of people who would like to be able to work on a computer at home, but would they really want to carry one back from the office with them? It would be much simpler to take home a few floppy disks. Not only is such an alternative more convenient, but it is more cost-effective as well. In fact, one ends up with better technology. The real future of the laptop computer will remain in the specialized niche markets, because no matter how inexpensive the machines become, and no matter how sophisticated their software, I still can't imagine the average user taking one along when going fishing.
Wow.
Yo, what little did they know in the 90s?
Dude, for real.
Right?
No,
It's like everyone has a phone, bro.
It's a pocket, pocket computers.
Yeah,
now,
it's way more affordable to people. I'm gonna try to find a really good one here. Maybe we'll do 2 more in case like I fuck one up. Hey, do you know that trend where it's a POV of a guy getting arrested? That's on TikTok.
No,
you don't?
I haven't seen it.
This is not gonna make sense to you then.
Fuck. I haven't been on TikTok in a while.
So it's usually like a white guy. It's usually a white guy, right? That like, you know, it's pretty decently like good looking, and he'll be like getting arrested, and he like looks at the camera. It's like mad cringe. So he gets arrested, he looks at the camera, and he's like, "I love you" or whatever. Like saying goodbye to his girl or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So this is like kind of racial, but you know, I'll let you guys check it out right here. He's in white face, right? And then it's this trend.
Oh,
And then he does the fucking Uno. Thought it was pretty funny. All right, we won't end on that one because you guys know the trend, but it's pretty funny. Let's see.
Hey, are you going to are you going to Blade Show?
Oh, okay, this is really good. But yeah, hold on. Continue. Am I going to Blade Show?
Yeah, are you going to Blade Show? I know it's like halfway across the country for you.
I'm not, just because like I'm saving. So Kelly and I are getting married this Sunday, right?
Oh, this Sunday?
Yeah, we're getting married this Sunday. We'll live stream it if you're curious and stuff. We'll live stream it on YouTube, and we'll have a Zoom link for the Patreon.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we're trying to like pool all our money to go on this honeymoon. My mom hooked us up by booking us a room at Ocean's Casino in Atlantic City. That's like our mini honeymoon, but we're planning to take a big one next year, right?
Oh, okay.
So we're just getting I mean, I say this is like we're just getting the wedding out of the way and shit. I planned absolutely nothing for this thing. My mom and Kelly did everything, and you know, I tried on my suit and shit and fucking put on it's so funny because I tied a tie, and then Kelly was like, that turned me on a lot. I'm like, what the hell? I did not think you knew how to do that. I'm like, what do you mean? I worked in an office for over 10 years. But
you clean up well. That's nice.
She was like, that was the
how many types of knots can you do? You know, there's all those.
I did a double one with the little dimple in the middle, which is
the
one that most businessmen do. It's the double knot. I think I forgot what it's called, but I just know how to do it, and I thought I would forget too. I thought I would have to YouTube that shit, honestly.
Oh no, for real. Yeah,
but then I just tried it, and then Kelly was looking at me like, Like, what's going on? Bro?
She's like,
Yeah, she was doing the. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What is the deal with that?
I don't know, but it's so funny.
I'm like, what did that mean?
They do the weird hand thing. It's a thing.
Yo, why do people do that shit?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok, and I was just like, that makes so much sense.
Cool. Yo, it's so funny. I had to explain what like this meant to the Knife YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And then I said, so yeah, you put your 2 fingers on your forearm and you say sheesh. And they were like, what does that mean? I'm like, it's ice in the veins.
I know, dude. When I saw you do that, I was like, what? I was like, injecting drugs? Like, oh.
Yeah,
that's like, I am so amused by this. Holy shit. All right, let's watch this final video here, okay?
Okay.
Let's see this.
Oh my god.
I wonder if I'm gonna get flagged.
Why does his leg look so weird?
Flexible.
All right.
They're gonna know.
You have a prosthetic?
How would they know?
Yo, I didn't want to see your ass, man. I didn't want to see that, man.
Oh shit. Yeah, that is what my TikTok feed looks like pretty much. But thank you guys for doing the show, man. It was absolutely amazing. Everyone follow Lindy and Richie, the Knifemodders on YouTube, Knifemodders on Instagram. There's the kitty. That's Loki.
Came in.
This is Loki.
This is Loki. This is the scaredy cat.
Yes.
The Knifemodders on YouTube, Instagram. I'll put all the links in the description. But check out their work if you haven't.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have, because it's just been making the rounds of the knife community. You guys do amazing stuff, and you know, everyone's super proud of you guys. Everyone's rooting for you guys. So.
Thank you so much.
Anytime you want.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime you want to do anything, if you're doing a big project that you want to talk about or anything like that, the platform's always open to you. You guys are definitely like a big, you know, part of this show and shit. So, but thank you so much, guys. This is your boy Ray and Lindy and Richie, the Knifemodders, saying peace and good night.
Yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so we can squad up in the comments.